Our next group, Dharma, formerly the Hindu Student Council, is here to present to you the values of Diwali.
They'll show us how Diwali can be celebrated despite race, color, or religion.
They attempt to break all borders and unify us through their individual monologues.
We present to you Dharma. Sisters and brothers of America, my beliefs include not of changing or converting others, but rather working together and creating something new. Just as a seed is planted, water and air work together and the plant is grown, thus not changing the core purpose of the seed. In this manner, people should not change their own beliefs, but rather assimilate to the spirit of others and grow as an individual. My faith in my religion stems from not only the tolerance, but the acceptance of all religions as true. There is no right or wrong amongst religions because we all have faith. As my knowledge grows, so does the light of the deep. The brilliance that is acquired by having this faith lights the way for more acceptance of society. And just as adding more oil makes the deep radiate, absorbing more knowledge makes a person glow with understanding and acceptance.
I look around me, and what do I see? Greed, hatred, violence, and dishonesty. Man is lost, families are broken, and society is in disarray. But I look behind me, and I see where I come from. I come from a glorious culture, from empowering figures. It is for this culture that I have decided to live. It is for this culture that I have raised 5 sons who will stand firm to uphold Dharma in any circumstance. It is for this culture that I send my sons into the battlefield, into the fight to establish righteousness in society and in the world. My hardships weigh little next to the greatness of what can be accomplished with these sacrifices. Just as my heart cries out in pain as my sons are slain on the battlefield I raised them to fight on, the deep burns itself to give light to others. We too must learn such selflessness and burn ourselves to live for a higher goal.
I am a Vedic woman. I strive to embody my spirituality in every thought and action, and I sacrifice everything to lead my family upon this path. Thus, I chose to marry Satyavan, a man who detached himself from all materialistic pleasures in pursuit of a spiritual life. However, since Satyavan was meant to pass in a year, my father begged me to choose someone else. I, however, was steadfast. I only wanted to devote my life to living by the principles of Dharma. When the Lord of Death, Yamraj, came to take the dying Satyavan from me, with the strength of my pure love, I persuaded him to let Satyavan live. I am a Vedic woman. My unconditional love burns warmly to bring hope, just as the heat of the deep reminds us to be caring and compassionate.
What do I strive for? Strive isn't exactly the word I would use, more like struggle. I struggle for school, to get an A, to keep up my GPA, to impress my professors. Why do I struggle? I struggle to get by, to survive an Orgo, to get through a physics exam, to complete a presentation, more often than not, pulling an all-nighter the night before. And then, once I get that A, that's it. I could care less about that class. Semester by semester, year by year, I get by somehow. But is this how I want to live? Do I always want to be satisfied with just seeing that A? Do I want to survive, or do I want to progress, strive, achieve? I have been given so much from my culture and heritage, a rich history, scientific spirituality, a glorious way of life. And just as the flame of the deep constantly moves up, I too want to progress. When I study for my MCB exam, I don't want to struggle just for that A. I want to strive to become the best scientist. Just as Swami Vivekananda used his brilliance to progress on the path of spirituality, just as Kunti dedicated her life in upholding righteousness, just as Savitri's love for her husband saved him from death, I too want to live my life like a burning flame.
ओ दुनिया सजी तेरे लिए, खुद को जरा पहचान तू।